Borderlands boss Randy Pitchford tells player to stop being 4K stubborn. Says it looks amazing at 144, and the trade-off for frames isn't worth it. The CEO also said, again about the performance issues, the CEO, the man who made it, the man who's marketing the shit, who has ass marketing, to be completely honest. I mean, you see ads for this, it's not like Borderland people who play that shit all the time. It's just random people coming in and then playing it and then just doing it for a quick buck. Literally. But it says, but he said, code your own engine and show us how it's done, please. This little fucking smartass. Man, what do you guys think about this response? Do you guys think, yes, you can think that, but maybe saying that out loud to your audience who is buying it, who is telling you how, like, every time they play it, it shuts down? Is that the right time to even say that? Is that even right to even say to your people? Oh, man. Said, but he didn't even code his own engine. It's given to me right now that the CEO is just pissed that this is happening. I'm pretty sure FaZe fucking did a whole thing of their shit and it shut down. He said, valid response, not gonna lie, but ballsy. He said, literally people that like single player games play this shit or new to gaming people. That's what I'm saying. I personally never liked Borderlands, but I know there are some people that like Borderlands, but it's like, isn't it, bro, isn't that bitch #1 on the game store right now on Steam? Let's read his whole tweet. Second of all, look at this. Duval says, code your own engine and show us how it's done, please. We will be your customer when you pull it off. This is giving salty that he couldn't pull it off. And then he's saying, well, you try it. Even though we're the corporation that has money and who puts all this money, you know, we have investors and we have developers. You do it. You do it better than us. That's the thing. We aren't supposed to. It's supposed to be good and not crashing, you know? Fuck. He's talking crazy. This is worse than the PlayStation, that one clip whenever they were like, oh, the PlayStation 3 is too expensive. And he said, work harder. Damn. He said, get more hours. Oh, fuck. He said, the people doing it now are clearly dumb and don't know what they're doing, and all the support and recommendations, okay, and code and architecture from the world's greatest hardware companies and tech companies working on with the world's greatest real-time graphics engine coders don't know what you seem to know. Sarcasm. I get what he's saying. But I think that's what people are trying to point out, that you do have all this, yet you didn't do it right. And he's coming at us like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, how are you gonna put this on us? How you, like, oh, he could have put this in like such a better way, because I did hear that they did fix the frames and now like it's performing better. I heard it was just really experiencing issues with the PC. Exactly. Yeah, like it's possible for it's a thing. People make mistakes. Big engines with big devs can make mistakes. Wrong priorities, like ray tracing and movie production. Wrong focus. Let's look at this, because Randy got corrected, or we got more context by Grunk. Randy said, every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what software they're running is doing. Says, reader added context they thought people might want to know. Oh, let's read it. The publisher of a game is responsible for providing accurate, recommended, and minimal specs, since the consumer has absolutely no way to check how the game is going to run in the hardware before release. Randy again. Oh my God, Randy. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are like, that's like 15 tweets back to back to back to back to back. That's insane. In response to him getting fact checked by Gronk, by getting context added. Randy also said, we have an amazing and fun, huge looter shooter campaign game. The game is pretty damn optimal, which means that the software is doing what we want without wasteful cycles on bad process. With Borderlands 4, every PC gamer has a lot of tools to balance their preferences between FPS resolution and rendering features. Now, I will say, he also has a point. When I switch game to game, like I do have to fix certain things. Like I do have to change things on my PC, and that's why I said I hate being a PC gamer because I just can't go into the game. I have to worry about other things. I have to worry about my GPU not being overloaded. You know, things not running in the background. There's multiple instances in Counter-Strike where you just fucking get fucked out the game. Literally back to your windows and shit like that. Multiple times. You know? Is it the game? Is it the PC? I don't know. I feel like it's both, kind of, but the way he's handling it isn't the way to do it, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, because he said, if you aren't happy with the balance between these things you are experiencing, please tune your preferences using the tools available to you. Meaning just go in the settings and then change it to where, what frames work for you optimally. But I guess maybe people want the highest of frames, everything overloaded, and then it just crashes it. That's what it's giving. Says, we appreciate the incredibly high degree of passion and excitement there is for the game. We have been developing for 6 years. We know strong feelings lead to strong opinions. We hear you and we see you. He had to come back from all that fucking shit he just said. Said, for campaign shooter looter, it is absolutely reasonable to focus on default settings, achieving 30 FPS on minimum specifications and 60 FPS on recommended specifications. Says, gotta be the game, in my opinion. It requires your console or PC to have certain things to run the full potential of it too. That's true. Again, I agree. This is why I, like, instead of getting Battlefield on this bitch, again, because it would just shut down my shit. And I did hear it also did that with console players too. Like OVO, I think that happened to his PlayStation, where it just like shut off of the game and stuff because it was just so fucking big. Mind you, that was a beta. But I'm getting it on my console because I don't want to experience all that shit with my PC and worrying about it like overloading shit. And again, there's so much shit in Battlefield 6. The destruction, the graphics, everything that goes with it. Like, I don't want to deal with the hassle, so I'm just going to stick to console. That's interesting. It didn't happen for me. Yeah, see, I guess it just depends because my PC was tripping out too, but mine isn't correctly optimized. You know, I just figured out I can change it to 240 FPS like not too long ago, and that I could upgrade the drivers. Again, on console, all I gotta do is update that shit, and we're good. So some of you would prefer more FPS or more features or higher resolution. We have provided many tools to help you make those trade-offs. Said it is a mistake to believe or expect that PCs between, and again, this is what I was going with the PC wars. Whenever everyone was like, the console and PC, they were like, man, why even have a console? You should get a PC because it's gonna be the same price. Shit, if you took that logic and you actually did that instead of getting the next gen because you think it would have been smarter to do so, you're fucked, and you're not gonna run any game the way you fucking want it. And you're probably not going to be able to have a lot of games on your PC either. The frames are going to be shit. Get the console, bruh. Get the console. But again, preference, all up to you. Yeah, he's basically just saying there's trade-offs, and please accept that the game is doing a lot and running pretty optimally. He said you're just basically going to have to tune it down until it goes right. Says there are a few real issues, but they're affecting a very, very small percentage of users. We are fixing those, and many are already fixed. We are also doing significant work on PC performance and, well, everything that is coming at us. But yeah, also, I get what he's saying, because he did put a lot of hard work and time. Just for some people, some internet trolls who don't know what they're saying and spreading misinformation and bashing their game. So I do get where he's coming from. I need to take a note out of his book because this is probably how I look whenever I get mad, whenever people call me like polyester princess, you know, it's 100% polyester, you don't ship, you scam, you know, and I'm like, that's not true. And obviously other people know that, and I don't have to prove to other people that that is not true. You get what I'm saying? But because you just go on these big tangents and it just doesn't